busting my balls, Billy, okay?
I can already tell that I don't like you.
Fuck you, bust on my ball.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
It might be your first ball job.
Yeah, of course.
How long did it take for the guy to come?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bustin' Balls. I'm your host. What's up? How's your life going? I was watching this I seen a trailer for The Kitchen with, it's like the lady gangsters, right? Like their husbands are in jail and they got to hold it down. And it's like, you know, it's like the fucking, it's Melissa McCarthy. It's Tiffany Haddish. And then it's like the fucking Elizabeth Moss chick that's like a kick-ass actress. I mean, all of them are like, you know, in their own right or like, you know, whatever. But like it's trying to show like they're holding it down and they're you know, they're like tough girls like toting guns and stuff, and they're like, get the fuck out of here.
All these men working these streets and not a solid set of balls anywhere.
Oh, yeah? All these men working these streets and not a solid set of balls. And I would assume, where's this taking place at? New York City? Philadelphia? In the fucking 70s, early 80s, and they ain't finding gangsters that don't got any balls? Get the fuck out of here, lady.
Guys that don't even remember what family means.
So we remind them.
Oh, I know. They're going to remind it. The ladies are going to remind it. You know what? This is a ridiculous fucking film. This is so fucking stupid that I can't believe it. When I seen this, I go, this is fucking ridiculous. This is about as dumb as fucking female fucking women's soccer, right? Like all those fucking that one fucking soccer chick that's like the mouthpiece that's like, you know, walking around like she's big fucking cock or something like that. It's like, shut the fuck up. This is a ridiculous movie. All right, this is not believable at all.
I don't want you to do it. I want you to teach me how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Step off my business.
Baby, it's my business now.
Yeah. Okay, Tiffany Haddish. Okay, it's your business now. He would fuck it. You ever heard of? Listen. You ever heard? It's not a new term that nobody uses anymore. But you ever heard of bitch slap? Yeah, because that's what would fucking happen. All right, and especially in these days, this is like it's taking place in the early '80s, late '70s. Bitch slap was like fucking the thing to do, and to think that these fucking chicks are just gonna be like, we're taking your business, and these guys ain't gonna do nothing, and there's not a man and there's not a guy. Get the fuck out of here.
Any of you need to talk this shit through?
Then get out of our way.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, this is fucking ridiculous. I can't even believe that this movie's going to come out. There's no way that this is going to be like a watchable movie. I mean, yeah, there's going to be like, it's so unfucking believable. This is so like I can't even fucking, you know, this is less believable than like Toy Story, like toys fucking talking and shit while their fucking humans aren't in the room. This is but then people are believing this shit now. This is why
The face of the earth. Run.
Yeah, it's in Hell's Kitchen. That's what it is. I guess that's why it's called The Kitchen. I thought it was called The Kitchen because it's all women. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, get in the kitchen, bitch. And then they're like, no, we want to be gangsters. And it's like, no, get in there and make me a goddamn souffle and a chicken pot pie fucking right now before I give you a fresh one. That's what this movie would be over in like 5 fucking minutes. If this is real shit. Like this wouldn't even be, we're going to hold it down for... You know, like there's some gangster in prison like, hey, Margie, look, when I'm out there, go around and get my numbers. You know what I'm saying? Go do my collections. You know, get you know, Madman Girl and go get Tiffany Haddish over there and go get the fucking collections going, all right? And be tough out there, all right? Get the fuck out of here. This movie's ridiculous.
I'd rather die than go back.
They're doing all the tough talk. And... listen, you know, Tiffany Haddish has a great career, but off this trailer, it looks corny as fuck, Tiffany. I don't know. Listen, man, look, I don't like to fucking hate on other comics. I think it's fucking already a hard enough business, and I don't blame her for taking the money, but I ain't believing it. She's tough talking, and for some reason, I ain't believing it. I've seen Tiffany in other shit that she's great in, and she's really funny in and stuff, but this...
There's no coming back.
Claire, put a bullet in his head.
You girls kill me.
See, like that just, it's like she's not, it's, what are we doing? Is this a fucking YouTube movie or something like that? This is fucking horrible. Oh, I can't even fucking continue to play it. It's fucking just awful. I don't even know how, like, this is where we're at now, where it's like, you know, we're breaking the patriarchy. Is this what you're trying to do? Because it ain't real, okay? These women in the 70s and late 80s, and even now, there ain't, I mean, every once in a while, yes, of course. Every once in a while, there's like a cocaine king, queen pen. I mean, I'm not saying that can't be. I mean, anybody can be a killer. I mean, I get it. But you ain't tough talking. I mean, you're doing one tough talk and it's over with. It's boom, boom. And I know it's a movie and people are like, it's a movie, Eric. It's a movie. Like, relax, okay? Get the fuck out of here. I seen Tyreek Hill, man, huh? Tyreek Hill of the NFL fucking broke his 3-year-old kid's arm. You know, he tells his, in a fucking police report or something like that, he tells his wife or whatever, she goes, he's scared of you. And he goes, bitch, you should be scared of me. Or whatever the fucking words are. He didn't get suspended. I like how fucking NFL suspends for like the dumbest shit. But then this guy breaks a fucking 3-year-old son's arm. I think he already choked her when the chick was pregnant with the fucking kid. And that's what he already got in trouble with, or he fell in the draft or whatever like that when he was coming out. And they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing about this. And I'm not a guy that thinks all these athletes should be suspended. But there's certain things where you go, you guys are worried about PR shit, right? And you're worried about having like a black eye on your whole fucking thing there because it's not like good for press. Dude, what's this about? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Although, whatever, I get it. I guess Chiefs fans are fucking happy. You know, I mean, I guess that's where we're at, is where, Chiefs fans are I get it. And also the NFL, they don't want to fuck up their thing, I guess, right? I guess it's one less that they don't, because he is a very exciting player. I mean, Tyreek Hill is a very exciting, one of the best wide receivers in NFL. They want him in there. I just don't know how Adrian Peterson whips his kid with the fucking switch and just gives him, some welts on his body, and hopefully that didn't scar. And then Adrian Peterson, he gets suspended for the whole fucking season. He gets suspended he gets on the exemption list, and he looks like an asshole. And this guy breaks his 3-year-old's arm, and he doesn't get nothing. He doesn't get nothing. It's so, like, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand how and maybe they go, I don't got any evidence. I don't know what the fucking thing is, but it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Anyways, fucking, I think it's like 49 days from this point, 49 days to the NFL comes back. Very excited, right? You guys excited? I've been starting to do more mock drafts lately. Not getting too deep in there. I just want to see who the rookies are. I want to see where the players are going. I did a mock draft last night, and I seen Tyreek Hill's back up in the first, second round now. Because before, when they thought he was going to get suspended, when you're doing mock drafts, Tyreek Hill would fucking fall like crazy. But now he's back up in he's getting picked before Odell Beckham Jr. and Antonio Brown. Even he's up there, man. I mean, I guess he should be. He's not getting a fucking suspension. But I don't know. I'm just excited NFL's coming back. I got to buy a new jersey. I think I'm going to get me an Odell Beckham Jr. jersey. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so you can go fuck yourselves if you don't like the Browns. I don't care. Hey, if you don't like the Browns, that's okay. But if you're making snarky little comments like they're going to do that, whatever, man. Every fucking team right now. I mean, dude, I just wonder what that AFC is going to look like, man. I mean, is it, it's hard for me to think that now that Tyreek Hill isn't suspended, that Kansas City is going to come back firing next year. I mean, I don't think Kansas City's gonna they're primed to win right now. And for some reason, every year I say it, and I always look like an asshole, but I'm just waiting for New England to finally fall. Like, when's New England gonna fall? I mean, that's got to happen soon, right? I mean, Tom Brady, yeah, I think Tom Brady's gonna be, but I don't know, man. There's got to be a time where it's like, yeah, he gets a bit too old, or hey, they didn't have this going for him. They didn't have that going for him. I think New England losing Gronk ain't that big of a deal. I know some people might think that's a huge deal. He hasn't been doing dick the last couple years. I think they're just going to reload on that. But I tell you, for the AFC, I think if I was like a betting man, I mean, dude, trust me, I'm a Browns fan, but I'm not going to be an asshole about it. I think Kansas City is probably one of the leaders in the AFC that definitely could either make it to the championship game, if not the Super Bowl. NFC, I don't know. Who the fuck do you guys got? I don't know. I mean, NFC is kind of harder because there's some killers over there. Do you think the Rams are going to do it? I tell you what, with Todd Gurley being banged up like he was last year, hopefully he maybe looks a lot better this year with some time off. But I tell you what, if Todd Gurley ain't Todd Gurley, I don't know how much faith I got in the Rams. I really don't. They're also saying like Dallas Cowboys, like some of these shows that I watch in the morning, they're talking like these guys might be the ones that make it to the Super Bowl like this year. I don't like, well, who the fuck thinks the Dallas Cowboys are making it to the fucking Super Bowl this year? I don't know who the hell out of all the fucking squads that they think are going to make it to the Super Bowl. I never would thought fucking, the fucking Dallas Cowboys are. I mean, if anything, I tell you what, those Eagles look pretty good. And I'm not an Eagles fan. I know some people hate on the Eagles, but I don't know, man. I mean, the Eagles look much better to me on paper than it just depends on Carson Wentz, right? If that guy can't stay fucking healthy, it's like, what are you going to do? But I don't know, man. I think the NFC, I'm really interested to see what San Francisco is going to do this year if Garoppolo can stay fucking healthy. That's what I want to know. I have a bunch of questions. On teams and what they got going on. Because, the Arizona Cardinals, for fantasy wise, I wonder if that new quarterback's going to be good, because for some reason I'm thinking that little quarterback could be good this year for fantasy. I'm not saying he's going to be a great player like he's going to be an Aaron Rodgers. Atlanta Falcons, I wonder what that running game's going to look like now that they lost a running back, and I just wonder if they're going to pop their head back up. Baltimore Ravens, I'm curious what that rookie Malcolm Brown or whatever his name is, the wide receiver, is going to do with those guys. Buffalo, not too curious about anything about Buffalo. Carolina, not curious at all besides McCaffrey. I'm not looking at anybody else besides McCaffrey when you're talking fantasy, and I don't even know what Carolina's going to do. They say Cam Newton just had surgery on his shoulder. Who's very interested in the NFC? Chicago Bears, okay? My hometown right now. Chicago Bears, actually, now that I'm looking at these teams, could be the NFC fucking Super Bowl representative. I mean, they really could be. It just depends on Mitch Trubisky, how their running game gets going, and if those wide receivers want to be a fucking man about it and step the hell up. Cincinnati Bengals, not worried. Cleveland Browns, very interested. Dallas Cowboys, they're going to be Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to be. Denver Broncos, don't really fucking care, right? I mean, there's a couple players on Denver that I'm curious about, those rookie wide receivers last year, see if they're going to pop their head up this year, maybe fantasy-wise, and see if something shapes up. But mainly just like the rookies and maybe Phillip Lindsay to see what he's doing fantasy-wise. I don't know if he'll carry it over. Detroit Lions, don't give a shit, right? I mean, no offense to Detroit people. I just don't, it's not very interesting to me. Green Bay Packers, not really that interested in. I think some of those wide receivers are going to pop their head up a little bit more if Aaron Rodgers gets his thing on. I think they're going to do okay, but I still think the Bears own that fucking division. Houston Texans, I like that quarterback. I like some of those wide receivers. I really like Hopkins. I mean, the guy is ridiculous. Definitely a fantasy king. And, yeah. For the AFC, I guess it would be Kansas City right now, and I think Indianapolis Colts are who I got my eye on. The Colts, oh boy, freaking Luck came back banging last year, right? With fucking Ebron, and now they got a couple new wide receivers that I'm very curious. I tell you what, fantasy-wise, I think Luck, not like it's breaking news, I think Andrew Luck, if he stays healthy, could have an excellent fantasy year coming up. Jacksonville, kind of curious with Foles and some of those other receivers if they're going to do their thing. Maybe, maybe not. I want to see if that defense bounces back. Los Angeles Chargers, I don't know. They're always they're always the Chargers, whereas like they talk big about them and then they just always fucking, Chargers always like it's like a guy saying, like telling a woman, like, I'm going to fuck this shit out of you. I'm going to fuck your leg's going to be shaking when I'm done with you. You're going to be fucking, all you're going to be doing is thinking about me the next day after I get done fucking you. And then they like come in there and they like fucking 2-minute brothers them. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like wham bam and it's like, God, you were talking a big game. Miami Dolphins, they're definitely rebuilding. Minnesota Vikings, I mean, Kirk Cousins better get his fucking game up. Otherwise, they're going to those fans are going to chase him out of that town with a stick and fire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's going to be fucking running for the goddamn city lines, state lines, if he doesn't start doing well. New Orleans Saints, I guess so. I mean, I guess also in the NFC, it would be New Orleans Saints might be up there. Although Drew Brees ain't no spring chicken, but he doesn't like he's losing any steam. The Giants, nobody gives a fuck about the Giants. Jets, kind of interesting. Jets are going to do better, but they need to do better. The Jets haven't done fucking well in years, and I'm a Browns fan saying that. Oakland Raiders, I think Oakland Raiders are going to do pretty good this year. I think that obviously they upgraded their wide receivers with Williams and fucking Antonio Brown. But, also, Derek Carr, you better get your game up, bud. You got some receivers now, and they need to get that running game right. Oakland Raiders could, I don't think they're going to fucking be a playoff threat or anything like that, but Steelers are always the Steelers. San Francisco, just curious to see what they're going to do with that if they stay healthy. I think they upgraded that defense. Seattle Seahawks, I don't know. They just know how to win. I just don't think they're going to win. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I don't know, man. Who gives a fuck? Tennessee Titans, who gives a fuck? And Washington Redskins, who gives a fuck? Okay? But I'm thinking if I was calling it today, I would think it's either going to be Bears or the Saints, or we're talking Kansas City. I guess New England. I don't know. If I was making a guess right now, I guess that's where I got to fucking go, right? I don't know. Rest in peace, Pennell Whitaker, huh? Fucking guy. How you become like a fucking warrior like that, and I think he goes out in a fucking car accident at age 55. God damn it. Rest in peace, buddy. What a fucking bullshit, right? You know, we try to kick ass and shit, man, and we try to fucking be the fucking healthy, good humans, and then some assholes, you know, they get in a fucking car accident and kill you. You know, it's messed up. I don't know if you guys are watching. It's been a while since I've done a solo one here, a solo podcast here, but did you see fucking Westbrook went to the Houston Rockets? Is that a big deal? I don't know. I don't even know if that's a big deal. A lot of people aren't too impressed with that. Although the NBA this year, kind of interesting, right? I mean, now there's no super team kind of with Golden State kind of being the situation that they're in for like Klay Thompson's repairing that ACL, and it's kind of even there, but it's thick in the West though. That poor West. There's so many good teams out in the West, but by the time playoff time comes, they're going to be eliminating each other. And it's going to be stiff competition, I assume. Yeah, depending on who gets injured, too. I mean, if there's any injuries, some of those stiff competition in the West is going to thin out, you know? But Leonard going to the Clippers, I feel like, right? I mean, the Clippers got to be the folks that are leading the pack on like who's going to go to the deep into the playoffs, possibly win a championship. I mean, that Clippers team was decent already enough before they got fucking Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. But now that they have those, I mean, I know people are talking Lakers, but I don't know, man. I mean, we got to see how fucking LeBron plays with Anthony Davis, which I think it's going to be good. But I'll tell you what's wide open, the fucking East. God, the East is wide open, right? I mean, dude, who do you have in the East? I mean, you have Milwaukee, which should be fucking really exciting if they can stay healthy. And then you have the 76ers. And then some people are saying Boston. I go, I don't know. And then some people might go like the Nets, and I go, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they're going to be in the playoffs. But the good thing about the East is there's going to be some teams that normally would not have made the playoffs in the East. And now that it's kind of wide open at this point, I mean, we obviously got to start a season, NBA season, and see what's going on with that. But it looks like the East could be a little bit wide open, and there could be some teams in the East that aren't that highly ranked, and they limp into the playoffs. And if they get their fucking game up at the right time, they could punch some people in the face. You know, so that's very interesting, you know, because nobody ever, dude, for the last so many years, you just assumed Golden State was either going to go this championship and they're going to win, possibly. Large percentage where everybody was going, who's going to beat them? And I mean, of course, you know? I mean, that's I mean, it is what it is, man. Dude, I've been watching fucking World Star videos. And, dude, World Star Hip Hop, good for this fucking app. But, dude, there's no fucking way. I was watching, they got some bullshit. Elon Musk is talking about fucking that thing that he was talking about when he was on Joe Rogan, where he kind of hinted around where they're hooking your fucking brain up to like Bluetooth and shit. There ain't no fucking way.
The future could include Bluetooth-enabled implants in your brain.
There ain't no
is the latest idea
fucking way.
Musk is promoting. The CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, there he is right there, says it could enable telepathy merging with artificial intelligence and repair motor function in people with injuries.
Yeah, that's how they fucking tell you right now. First of all, you can't say shit on social fucking media, okay? You can't say shit on social media. Stay with me. Let me connect this. Let alone now they're going to be hooking our brains up this shit. That just seems like the first step on how they're controlling how we think. Get the fuck out of here. Look, man, I hate to sound like a crazy person, but this is the devil right here. This is the devil right here. And there ain't no way you're hooking up no bullshit to my fucking brain. I'd rather fucking check out than fucking put this bullshit on my fucking, I don't care.
Tiny chip connected to 1,000 wires, which measure
1,000 wires.
the width of a human hair.
Uh-huh.
It has a USB-C port, and that's the same adapter used by Apple's MacBooks.
Uh-huh.
Connects via Bluetooth to a small computer worn over the ear. It will connect to an iPhone app that the user can control, and Neuralink says up to 10 units can be placed in a patient's brain by drilling 2-millimeter holes in the skull.
Drilling!
Musk compares the procedure to LASIK eye surgery.
Oh, yeah, you're drilling in my fucking head with this thing?
Katie Johnston for CBS Local.
Fuck you, Elon Musk. I like your fucking Tesla. Good job with SpaceX. But listen, cocksucker, you keep your fucking Bluetooth out of us humans' fucking head. And I know they're like, well, somebody's going to do it. He might as well. No, that's fucking devil fucking shit right there. They need to keep that shit out of our fucking heads. Nobody, I don't know who the fuck is going to do that, but I look farther down the timeline, asshole. Okay, look farther down. That's control. We're going to be fucking Clone War looking Star Wars shit. There's no fucking way. They better stop this shit. I get it that they're like, we'll repair. Look, I get it. How so many people will be, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. No, it ain't. Just keep it off us. Come on. There's certain things. Well, man, you got to be fucking kidding me. Seen the fucking Tom Cruise. You see this fucking Tom Cruise Top Gun trailer? Yeah, dude. You getting a boner right now just hearing that fucking dong? Why do they always do that fucking bell? They always do that bell. It's like
30 plus years of service.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maverick.
Medals. Citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion. You won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
All right, I got it. You know, people are just going to go see this just because of fucking, I mean, who wouldn't? I fucking love, dude, when I was a kid, I loved Top Gun. That was a badass movie, dude. It was a bit gay, though. I seen it the other day, and nothing against gay, but it was gay. I was watching it because I guess this movie's coming out, so they're starting to play it now. When they did the volleyball scene where they're like in jeans on a fucking hot beach playing volleyball, and they all got like nice fucking builds and stuff, like Val Kilmer fucking was Dude, Val Kilmer, how good was that motherfucker? Not just in Top Gun, but I mean, definitely in Top Gun. Iceman. I mean, come on. That's a fucking badass call sign, you know? But I mean, how good was Val Kilmer? I mean, that guy was the shit, right? But dude, Top Gun, great movie, bit gay though, right? I mean, you don't play volleyball in jeans and shit. Who does that? And then Tom Cruise, Maverick, he plays volleyball, and then he goes over to Kelly McGinnis's house, which you know, I guess then she looked like she was cute, but now when I look at her, I just go, God damn, it looks like somebody's aunt that he's about to go over and fuck, right? So then he goes over there stinky, and then he takes a shower, and then he fucking flirts with her, and I think he leaves, right? I mean, that's extra gay. It's like, look, dude, you're playing volleyball half naked with dudes in tight jeans with the fucking bulge dick, and you can't go over there and fucking, come on, dude. Come on, you're letting me down, Maverick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're supposed to be a fucking call sign Maverick. Get out of here, dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to lay that pipe, bud. You got to lay it. I don't know. I mean, dude, it's been a while since I did a solo podcast. This fucking story that popped. We live in a crazy world where the fucking bagel store guy, that this guy's in there getting bagels and he's bringing up fucking, you know, he gets in a fight. I mean, I know it's like a week old, and on the internet, that's like having a year-old fucking dude. How the fuck does this bagel store guy get into a fight and somebody films it, and then not even like a week later, he's like an internet sensation and he's getting fucking, you know, representative deals and shit like that where he's going to fight other internet celebrities? First of all, the guy looks like he's like fucking 4'8". I mean, I don't know, who the fuck is he going to fight? I mean, really, who is he going to fight on like internet stars? I mean, the guy is a fucking tiny man.
Blow up at the bagel store.
Everywhere I go, I get the same smirk with the biting lip.
A customer just loses it because he says women reject him over his size.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead?
I fucking love this dude. Where does this motherfucker come from, dude? You think there's women really saying that? Yes, probably, right? Where it's like, oh, yeah, women can be, well, no, you know what, dude? I mean, women, yeah, they should be shorter. I mean, when you see like a big volleyball chick, usually they're like usually hot or they just look like, God damn. How tall is your dad? 6'5" or something?
That's okay?
Yeah, this guy.
Nobody.
Women in general.
This guy's crazy. Like, you got to be a crazy motherfucker to talk like this. Who does this? He's got to be like his low blood sugar or something.
Dude, you want to step outside?
Oh, then he fucking challenges somebody. This guy's 5 foot tall
I'm not standing.
and little.
Then somebody else tells him to cool it.
Go ahead and attack me.
Oh, and this motherfucker jumps on him, dude.
Oh my God.
This dude fucking jumps on him, man, and just puts him to the ground. Well, because, dude, it's like tackling an 8th grader. I feel bad for the little dude because, like, I haven't punched somebody since 8th grade, but this guy looks like he'd be like tackling like a 7th, 8th grader. I mean, even weight wise. I mean, yeah, he's like a fat 7th, 8th grader, but the guy jumping on him, he's probably 6'1", 6'2", and probably weighs fucking 210. I mean, we got him by weight.
Back on his feet, he aims his anger at the female staff working the counter.
This dude's got women issues. You think I got women issues? This motherfucker's got some serious women issues, right? I mean, what the fuck? You got to be. The only women issues I got, for the most part, is where it's like you never can call them on their shit and they're just angels. Like, people just talk like women are angels. It's like, there's like good women and there's some scumbag women out there, and you never hear about the scumbag women. It's always like, you always hear about the negative men where it's like, oh, men are toxic and whatever. And it's like, oh, what? Women ain't toxic? This guy fucking definitely has some problems with women, though. This guy's a fucking trip, man. Dude, this fucking ex-Arizona teacher sentenced to 20 years in prison for having sex with a 13-year-old. I'm kind of torn on this, because every time one of these stories pop up.
In this moment, a former star teacher became a felon.
It is the judgment of the court. You are guilty of 3 crimes.
Brittany Zamora sentenced to 20 years in prison after pleading guilty to molesting a 13-year-old student. The former Phoenix Elementary School teacher receiving the lowest possible sentence. She'll also spend the rest of her life on probation and must register as a sex offender.
It's fucked up, man. As well, I get it. There's certain things that like you spend the rest of your life on probation, but that's fucked up because probation is if you fuck up somehow that they could throw you back in there. But for the rest of your fucking life, so like you have any fucking incident where you could like be in jeopardy to get thrown back into a fucking jail. I mean, and look, it's so weird how we look at like if a guy did this to a 13-year-old girl, it's like boo-hoo, right? You want to talk about fucking patriarchy, how it's like, why did he touch her? She was so innocent. But for some reason, dude, when we look at it with like, a woman, hot, attractive woman, has sex with a 13-year-old boy, it always doesn't feel the same, right? Where it's like, good for you, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. Why were students fucking teachers when we were going to school? Was it we just didn't try to fuck them? Is that what it is? Where it's like maybe we should have been trying to fuck our teachers a long time ago. We just didn't know they would be down. It's like, oh, we're just trying to fuck the same age group and stuff. But it's like, hey, man, you might have been able to fuck your science teacher or something like that. I don't know. But it's a weird world, man. I tell you what, I never would have thought. Dude, this fucking video that I seen where it was like U.S. Coast Guard stopped a narco submarine with 17,000 pounds of like fucking coke on it. These dudes are literally on a fucking. These dudes are literally the Coast Guard's on a fucking like a high speed raft boat, those fucking inflatable boats, and they're just chasing down a fucking small submarine, dude. And they're just fucking yelling at him, pull over, I guess. Damn. Fucking crazy. Then this cocksuckers, these fucking U.S. Coast Guard, they jump on top of the submarine. Because I assume the submarine doesn't go too deep. It just kind of like, I assume maybe it just goes under. The most of the body is just submerged in the water. And so you kind of can't see it. But these fucking crazy Coast Guards jump on top of the submarine as it's hauling ass and starts beating on the fucking the the door of the submarine with like a hammer or something like that, or fucking starts punching it or something, just like banging on it, like open the fuck up.
Alto Tupaco! That's gonna be hard to get on.
It's gonna be hard to get on. Yeah, you fucking think, dude? You're in the middle of the fucking ocean, asshole.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, then he just jumps on it and starts beating the fuck out of the fucking lid of it to open up and shit. It's just fucking crazy, man. Yeah, you gotta love the internet for that shit, dude. Where you just go, whoa, what the fuck, dude? I tell you what, dude, there's this fucking video that I seen, if I could find it. This fucking man goes off on some woman that cuts off several people in the Taco Bell, like, drive-through line. And this fucking guy just basically gets out and says, look, bitch, you're not getting...
This bitch right here just cutting fucking line on Taco Bell. Fucking everyone's waiting in fucking line. Hi. Hey, you ain't getting fucking served. Hey, are you gonna serve this girl?
Hello?
Yeah, she ain't gonna fucking serve you.
Okay.
This is fucking... What gives you the right to do this? What do you think make you so entitled to do this, huh? You got no fucking answer to that? You ain't fucking special.
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you to cut everyone in fucking line right now?
You need to chill.
You need to fucking chill and go wait in line, cunt.
Oh, dude. Whoa, I think he appropriately used the word cunt because, like, she fucking somehow there was like a line and she must have just cut in front of everybody and just thinks that she can do it. And like a dummy, as he puts her on camera, she just sits there like, I'm a cute girl. Why is this guy? What's your problem? What's your problem? Get in the fucking back, you fucking twat. Guys, Bustin' Balls podcast start to be, it's going to be August soon. August 1st is coming up soon. Guys, let's fucking kick some ass, okay? Whatever you want to fucking do in life, let's fucking do it. I'm trying to do the same thing. Let's get that lazy bitch, that fucking lazy bitch that's inside you, that's inside your head. Evict that motherfucker. Say, get the fuck out. There's no fucking room for no lazy bitch in you anymore. And fucking every goal you want to get done, let's fucking do it. And let's start working hard. And let's not fucking blame anybody for your fucking life and any of your shit. Get it fucking done. Become the person that you want to be. Okay? Bustin' Balls podcast. Man, look, man. Eric Pennell Comedy on Instagram. Bustin' Balls podcast on Instagram. I'm not on fucking Twitter because I don't fucking support that bullshit, toxic ass fucking platform. Guys, thank you for listening. Bustin' Balls.